in a park. I'm not saying what park it is, but I'm in a park. We're not the usual one. Hence why I'm live. I don't go live in my local park anymore. People are weird about it. But this one's okay. I guess because it's bigger and it's great. There's no kids around. And no one to kind of go, because I think what happens is, I think when I'm in my local area and I go live, I think the local people get notified, I guess, when I'm live. And I noticed that whenever I'm live, suddenly I'll get surrounded by kids, or people will be staring at me, whether it be grown-ups or kids, and they'll be like acting weird around me and just like coming closer and closer and closer. And this happens whenever I go live. So it's like they get notified when I'm live, and they know when I'm in the park, so they come and, harass me, I guess. Look at that beautiful sunset. We're at the top of the hill, so we can kind of see it a bit better. So I'm okay to be live here. So I don't go live when I'm in the park anymore, my local park, because I don't want the local shitheads to know when I'm local. I don't want the local shitheads to know when I'm there. It's weird that they kind of stalk me on here and then stalk me in real life. Don't you think, guys? Don't you think it's weird that they kind of stalk me on here and then stalk me in real life, because they obviously know I'm live? So I mean, they know I'm around because I'm live. It's really crazy that they do that. Oh well, I had 2 people on here and now they fucked off. So it's probably the local hooligans checking to make sure I'm not in the park, and then now they've gone. Told you. They come on here just to see where I'm at, and then when I'm not in the area, they're like, okay, and then they fuck off. And then if I'm in the area, when they watch me live, they're like, oh right, yeah, there she is, let's go get her. I think that's what happens. It's either that or a huge coincidence that every time I go live, they're around, and when I don't go live, they're not around. Let's go see this beautiful house over here. So yeah, anyway, so aside from that, I've done my makeup a bit different this time. I've tried to do a more, I guess, trendy makeup look. So I've done my usual, what's it called? Like just foundation, which is, which one is it? I forgot the name of it, but it's like a creamy one anyway, creamy foundation. Then I put like the highlighty foundation on, which is also a creamy one. And then I've done like a contouring with my bronze, contouring like dark, like a brown, like it's gold really. It's like a golden brown sort of thing going on. I've done a golden brown sort of thing going on. And so I've done like the cheek thing to make me look like I've got cheekbones, I guess. And I've done like blush. I've done sort of like a brownie kind of eyeshadow. And I've done the contour along the nose and around the forehead. And also the jawline. Can't really see it though, I think it's faded. That side is faded with the bronzy thing, but that side you can kind of see it. Oh no, I think it's a shadow. Sorry, it's a shadow that. Okay. Either way, yeah. And I put some like lip gloss on, but it's come off, and now I'm just wearing. Oh, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Oh, a nice tree, pretty. Well, they cut it though. That's not very nice. I forgot what it's called. We got blush. Hi. And of course I done my eyebrows like I always do. So the eyebrows isn't new, but the contouring is. I'm kind of proud of what I've done. I know it doesn't look like super good yet, but I'm new to it, so I've done it before, so I just do what I remember from before. I've noticed like a load of teenagers kind of doing that, but they do it so it's like bronze all over, and then they just do like highlight around here, so it looks really obvious that it's like they've done like highlighted stuff under the eyes. It looks really obvious. So it's clear that they're just like starting out doing makeup and they're just not very good at it yet because it's not very like subtle. What's this woman doing? Can you see her? I don't know if you can see her. She's kind of following me. Can you see her? I don't know, I'm recording by the way. Oh, there's an open gate here, let's go there. See what's in there. Maybe someone's garden. So somebody here has access to not only like a, it's more like a communal garden rather than a what's it garden. I think there's a footpath, I think I can actually go in here. What is she doing? She's squatted. What is she doing? Gate's nice anyway. Yeah, it is like a, there's like a community footpath, so I think we'll find. Just hide here because I don't like the fact that one was like following me. Let's see what's down here. It's kind of exciting. I don't think it's private. It's not private property. It's kind of private, as in it's probably mainly only people who live here who go down here, but I don't think you're disallowed from going here. I don't think it's people's actual private garden or property, so I think it's fine. Just having a look anyway. I do kind of feel like I'm intruding, but I don't think so. I think it is a public walkway, pretty much. And people probably cut through here to get places. If it's a dead end, then it is kind of a bit more. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, it's public. Definitely public. Public walkway. Just seeing what's down here. Just curious. It's beautiful. I wouldn't mind living here. The houses are ugly, but what they've done with it, with all the decorations, look at the peacock, is really gorgeous. I like gardens like this. They've got like little, oh, what do you call it? Like little fire things, torches. Beautiful. It's very cozy. Houses may be ugly, but the way they've decorated it is absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got these ugly buildings that don't have gardens. And there's a school over there. There's a church. Me and Luke like to go, like, explore churches, so I'm gonna go see if I can get in there and explore a church on my own. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about something weird that just happened to me. So I have gotten a lot of attention with this makeup. It clearly does enhance my features or whatever. Look at the beautiful sunset. Isn't that gorgeous? That looks like a tornado over there. See that cloud there? On the surrounding horizon. It looks like a tornado a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing. Tornado is good. Here it comes. Anyway. Pretty. It's so cool. It's like pretty much an adventure. What's this? There's a Slimming World advert. Oh, boo hiss. We don't like Slimming World or anything to do with slimming, do we? Because we're into fat. Well, let's see if we can get into this church. Anyway, so I have been quite popular today with this makeup. I'm not gonna lie, I think I look good without the contouring. I kind of like it better plain. Like just plain white makeup and then eyeliner and eyebrows, maybe lipstick. I think that looks more attractive. To me, this just looks muddy. It looks like I've got a dirty face. I know it does kind of enhance my features a bit, but it just reminds me of muddy. Like my face is dirty or muddy or something. That's what it reminds me of. But it does look kind of good. But at the same time, I think it looks fine without it. It's the sky, everybody. It's beautiful sky. Caution children. Yep, definitely need to be cautious around children because they are scary and evil. Little demons. So it's not saying caution children as in don't run them over. It's saying caution as in they'll kill you and eat your souls. Can I get in here? I think it's locked. No, I can't get in. Let's see what's up here. So that's the school in there, okay. Curious about schools as well because I never went, so. But I wonder if that's the vicarage, because I have seen lights on, so it might be the vicarage. It's kind of attached to the church. Anyway, I'm not sure I can get back to the park that way, so we're going to go back the way we came, because I can't be bothered going down there and it being a dead end. Well, there's a church anyway, guys. It looks nice. I don't think we have access to it, which is a shame. It's beautiful. Anyway, so I have had a lot of interest from guys today, and I really want to tell you the stories of what happened. I'm just going to tell you the end story that happened, though, because that was the most ridiculous. So I just came from Wetherspoons. I just ate a $2.99 meal, which was 5 chicken wings, which was really nice. And it's dead cheap, and there's enough for me. Like, that's fine for me. I'll eat more when I get home. I always have snacks. I can get something from Tesco. I didn't get my mum's pasties, so she's not going to be happy with me. So, yeah. Let's go down there, see what's down there. I'm thinking that's private property. Well, that's not private, but no, it's not private, it's a walkway. The webs. Anyway, it's kind of dead. That's a shame. That's just school, I guess. These people are very lucky to live near a park, and if they've got kids live near a school, right next to a school. So the kids can just walk from their homes here and go to that school, if any of them go there. Knowing the sod's law thing, probably nobody here has kids that go to that school. Their kids will probably go to a different school, or kids from elsewhere go to that school. That's how it usually works. But anyway, as I was saying, before I interrupted myself, so a retouch is on, so my face is even smoother now. Cool. Yeah, it does look good. Definitely just changes my look a bit. Contour. Anyway, so that's where we just came from. So I was just leaving Wetherspoons. I just got my coffee, which is very nice, by the way. And there was this group of men. Some were young, some were a bit older. But it was the youngest man of all, actually the best looking one of them all, who started talking to me. And he's kind of asking me a bunch of questions, and I just gave him ridiculous answers. So I didn't give him like super serious answers. And he said, "Where are you going now? Are you going home?" I said, "No, I'm going to the park." So he told me basically I shouldn't go to the park because it's dangerous. He kept saying, like, "Why am I going to the park? Like, sure it's dangerous or something." That woman's only just leaving now. Oh fuck. I wonder what's down there though. I bet it leads to that bit where we've just been. That one was freaking me out. So he's going on about safety and everything. And after all that, he asked me if I wanted to go to his... He'd just got a flat, like, nearby. And he asked me if I wanted to go to his flat. So I was like, no. And he said something about me giving him a massage. "Do you want to come to my flat and give me a massage?" he said. Now, up until... Oh, she's back again. She just keeps going back. Up until that point, he was being kind of normal-ish. He seemed non-threatening and fine. But then he started going on about me going back to his flat, giving him a massage. Not me, by the way. Not, "Do you want to come back to my flat and I'll give you a massage. It's, would you like to give me a massage? As in him. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And I kept telling him that that was weird and inappropriate. She's back there again. It's fucking crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I don't know. There's nothing really down here, I don't think, except for where we've just been. She's probably harmless, but I just don't know why she keeps squatting in that place, then walking over there and then coming back. It just happens to be coming the way I'm coming, and it's just freaking me out a bit. Anyway, so he was going on about my safety and saying, he actually said I should go home, right, because it's not safe for me in the park at this time. So he said, what are you hoping to go to the park for? What are you looking for? And I was like, what? That's an odd question. Why would you ask what is someone looking for at the park? Said to be in nature, to walk in nature. Like, what the fuck? I thought that was really weird. And then to ask me to go back to his flat, give him a massage. Well, you know what that means? It means give his freaking mini him a massage, not him. So that's kind of weird. Really weird. I mean, it's weird because he was supposedly concerned for my safety, but then asking me to do the very thing that he's implying might happen to me if I go to the park, which is still something kind of creepy and weird. He wants me to go, he doesn't want me to go to the park by myself, but he wants me to go to his flat, a perfect stranger's flat. There's a big web there. I know I couldn't have gone this way. He wanted me to go to a perfect stranger's fucking flat. I said, yeah, I don't know you. I'm not going back to your flat. And then a bit later on, he said, give me a number. First he said, come by my flat later and I'll give you a ride home. Then he said, give me a number, and when you're done, a woman. So I'm wearing something jingly, actually. Is that woman? She had something on her that was jingly. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Oh my god. Why is this fucking woman stalking me? It's a cat. Hey, Boos! Oh, it's okay, it's a cat. It's just I kept hearing that jingle when I heard when that woman was around. I thought it was her jingling. I'm mingling. I'm gonna be jingling, mingling. It's beautiful here. Quite magical. So you think it's odd that that guy was offering to do that? And I said, he kept asking me for my number. So I said, yeah, I don't know you very well. I'm not giving you my number. I don't give my number to people who I know and have talked to. I said, besides, I've got a boyfriend. And he said, oh, now you tell me. So it's like he's acting like I was leading him on or something. It's like, well, I wasn't. I was just kind of being friendly. Yeah, I said that to him. I said, well, I'm just talking to you because I'm being friendly, making friends and all. Not that I owe him an explanation or anything, but just being polite, I guess. Well, just letting him know that I'm not leading him on. I just thought it's just nice when people want to talk to me, so I'll just do it. Because I don't... Well, I've been isolated for the past, I say 12 years, it's been more than 12 years. I've been isolated for the past, whatever really. I don't know, what do you count as isolated? Because I've had the odd friends over the years that have lasted a few years. Do you know what I mean? Like I've had people in my life, but I've not had like a ton of people in my life at one time. Like when I was a kid, I had loads of people in my life. I had all my cousins and family and friends around. I was friends with the local kids and my cousins and next door neighbour and stuff. But then the older I got, the more all these people kind of disappeared out of my life. So I guess you might say I just gradually over time become more and more isolated. But I've always had somebody in my life in one way or another. Not many. It was my fault, to be honest with you. I was just kind of antisocial when I was a teenager. And I wasn't really bothered about having friends or dating or anything like that. That is beautiful. So it was me, really. Like, I never asked my mum if I could go to, like, any kind of social things or anything. I just kind of like my own company. So it was my fault. I shot myself in the foot. Well, when I started to actually start to feel like, I wanted friends and people in my life, it was actually really hard to get into the social scene. I was homeschooled and, I never really went to college or university or anything like that. But it was my sort of choice. Like, my mum never really pushed me into doing anything like that. She only did. The only thing she pushed me into doing was, I think that's a cat, my education, where I can see everything from here. You can see one tower of Manchester there. Don't know where the rest is, but I can see one red tower there in the distance. I wonder if we can see my house from here. It'll be in that direction. My house. That is my favourite direction. In that direction, there's something about it that's really magical. Not that direction, or that direction, although all beautiful. But where that red thing is over there, I don't know if you can see that. It looks like a tower that's lit up red. And like there, that is the direction that I have always like had an affinity with. It feels like that's where I need to be, or at least to get closer to it. I don't have to live there. I don't know how far I need to go exactly. I think I probably know it. Like, if, say, for instance, I started traveling in that direction and moving around, like, all over, I think I'd probably know it when I saw it. When I was in the area, it would just feel right, I guess. I really wish I could travel more. But I'm just too scared. Without much money, I'm too scared. I could just take off. I could just take off and just live in a fucking tent or something. There's a couple of people down there. And for once I've come up here and I get to see a nice sunset. Usually every time I'm high enough to see the sunset, it's usually a dull or something. Oh, this time of year. Oh, this time when it's starting to, like you say, the sun's go down. Don't know what I'm going to tell my mum. Couldn't get her stuff. Shame nobody's chatted today. I need to get out of here. Get out this godforsaken hellhole. And then I'll be able to make all the friends I want. And all the adventures I want. I won't be held back anymore. Oh, there's the train. Can you see the train? I can see it moving. Oh, it might be the tram. I think. It's either the train or the tram, I'm not sure. I think, oh, it's probably the train, you know, because there's a train station over there. That's where the first time I saw it was when Max took me there, because he was getting on a train to get back to Manchester. And he took me there. And that's where we parted ways. So that's a good memory. The first time we met was here in where I'm here. Not this spot, but you know, like over there. And he walked me to the train station, and I could actually see the countryside from there. What I was probably seeing is this park. So I wonder what that tower is, that red tower. I think we passed it when me and Jake were. Me and Jake, we've been in that direction, driven around, and I've seen it. And I asked him, I said, I said, I see a tower of red. I asked him what it was. I can't remember what he said. I can't see the church from here, as in my place. There's probably too many trees in the way of buildings. Oh, I wouldn't give to just be able to fly and just fly over all these buildings and stuff and just get to that area and see what's there. And then I could just easily fly back. Home, obviously, not here. I'd fly from here to all the way over there into sunset and fly home. Well, it's getting dark now, so I better get going. I was going to go further into the park, but yeah, I don't want to be in here when it is absolutely pitch dark. So, and to avoid any people, I'm going to go through that field where we've just come from, pretty much. It was very magical when I was going around with Jake. I really regret what happened. I literally had the opportunity to get back together with him, but I blew it because I wasn't feeling it. I could have literally got back together with him because he wanted me back. He wanted me back shortly after we broke up, and then again a few months later, so basically last year. But then by the time I had gotten my head together and everything and felt like getting back together with him, he had moved on and didn't want to get together with me anymore. So that's kind of sad. That's kind of a shame. I think I get back to the road from there, so I guess we'll just walk along this lovely field. I guess everybody's gone now. Got one person, this Ben is my name, and then that's it. Nobody else has come on. That's kind of a shame. Maybe when I get back home, I'll do another live stream and put on my Jeremiah suit and my tail and ears and wings and everything again. It's such a good look. Thanks so much. Also, hi, first person in a while to come online, actually talk. I mean, there's been loads of people on my live stream, but nobody's talked, so that's kind of sucky. I don't know what that was about. Is it because it's been lagging or something? Have I just been live streaming all this time and you know, it's just been like lagging or something and people have just not, I don't know, like gone away because it's lagged? Because for me it's working fine. Mew. 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 Oh, cutest pie. Cutest pie. Cutest pie. Yeah, such a lovely, that was really nice. I enjoyed that, going up that hill and seeing the lovely horizon and it just feeling nice and pleasant and magical. It would be nice to have someone to share all that with. I do prefer it like up there and here than I did where Luke took me, Goss Hall. Hopefully me and Luke will come back here one day and come here in the park. I would really like that. I met this nice old couple on the way to Ashton, and they were like saying, they were asking me about my makeup, saying, is it like, am I going to theatre or something? Am I going to theatre? And I said no. And I said, oh, is it just you, just your style? I said, yeah. I said I was just trying this out today. It's like a new, I mean, it's not really new because I have done this before. I just didn't really like it. So I just usually just do plain foundation. And I don't usually do the contouring and the cheek stuff, the blush. I don't usually do that. I just wanted to try something new. I want to do the smoky eye makeup look at some point. I need to try different looks and then put a bunch of videos on YouTube of it. Is there a nice ledge I can jump off here? Oh no. It leads right back to the path. Of course it does. I should know that. Yeah, so I went up there instead of up in the main park anyway. It's nice there. I actually quite like it here at the entrance, like a load of grass here. It's a shame I've missed all the Pride stuff, you know. This year you had to pay to get into them, it's crazy. I know last year they had one here that was free to get into, but I haven't heard anything about it. How are you guys doing today? Talk. I command you to talk. Stop being ghosts. Fucking ghosts. I'm just kidding. Fucking ghosts. I really need the toilet. Oh yeah, this person just commented on my my live stream from a couple of days ago and said it was really cute at the end with the tickling. It's like, what tickling? Neither of us tickled the other. Neither of us tickled the other. And if they did, it was an accident. And they went, oh, it's really cute. You should do a whole video of someone tickling you, you being tickled, so you can test your limit. I'm like, what? That's weird. First of all, I'm not into tickling. And secondly, I don't want to do that. And thirdly, my limit is 0. It's like nothing at all. It's just such a weird thing to comment about, like, it tickling. Such a weird odd thing. Going chaffing. Bus. Bus good. I just realised there's some random people there. He's staring at me, I can't tell. Oh no, he's got his back to me. It looked like he was looking right at me, like facing me. Can you check it out? Well, I thought they were going to land in the car park. No. The canal. Have we got a bin anywhere? Got curtains. You know, the cafe looks like it's open, but it's not. I do want to try the cafe. I wonder what the opening hours are like. I want to try the cafe at some point. Good if me and my mum could do it together. Oh, sorry about the camera. That's what I get. Not the hazelnut, but there you go. Yeah, you have to. The cafe is now closed. It's kind of hot. No interest whatsoever. Here. I'm assuming I can go in here. Oh, look at these little tables. I need the opening hours. Remember to take a look to see if there's any opening hours.